Hello, my name is Andy Gong, and today I am here to introduce to you me and my passion for disease and biology. From the very young age of grade 5, I have been infatuated with biology and infectious diseases. To be specific, how to cure and treat those diseases. I remember vividly one of the books I read at the time was a book called Superbugs, describing antibiotic-resistant bacteria, specifically a strain known as MRSA, or methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, which left a very deep impression on me for the fact it kills people after surgeries. To think that one would contract a life-threatening infection after a life-saving procedure was a big hit to me and made me want to learn more about diseases and to find out a way to cure and fight against them. I read more and more books, and I extended my knowledge on the topic. However, in 2019, the COVID-19 pandemic started. I saw nations around the world struggle to contain this disease. Some, like China, decided on strict quarantine measures, whilst others, like the UK, decided they were going to just let it run its course. And those containment measures, while different, yielded drastically different, however, successful results. And that sparked another interest of mine in epidemiology, infectious diseases, and public health policy. And through my research in this particular interest, I realized a crucial problem faced by today's society, which is the lack of fundamental medical knowledge by the common people. The lack of this knowledge leads to distrust in the medical community, not cooperating with local medical mandates, and believing in medical misinformation, all of which is negative for people's health. As a way to combat this, I joined iExplore, a volunteer educational group where I taught seminars about medical information, such as about specific topics on diseases and how to identify medical misinformation, to over an audience of over 300 people. I talked about how to identify resources, such as needing statistics and citing credible data or experiments conducted by professional researchers. Following that, I joined IGEM, or International Genetically Edited Machine, a tournament aimed at using genetically modification to solve real-world problems. My team and I worked on the topic of genetically auditing E. coli bacteria to be able to break down cholesterol in food and be used as a probiotic. While my own personal field was not genetics, this experience gave me hands-on time in the laboratory. Prior to this event, I was like a food critic who had never cooked before. However, now, I am the food critic who has actually cooked. I have the actual experience and to know what I'm talking about. Not only was I talking about the hypotheticals about how to identify information, I had been part of an experiment myself. I have given a laboratory result myself, and I now have the practical experience. Armed with practical knowledge, a passion to make the world better. Not to change the world, but to influence and improve the lives of people and their health. I seek an education at HKU. Hi, I am Andy Gong, and thank you for listening to my speech.